I can't believe this is real. Is this even real? Is this really happening? Is this album out? After 5.5 long years, we finally have a new album from SZA. This new album over here is titled SOS and it is the follow-up album to her debut Control, a album at this point I have no issue calling a classic. And the reason that is just because how influential that album has proved to be in such a short amount of time really helped setting the landscape for the modern sound of R&B. The reason why I love that album so much is just because the songwriting that SZA displayed on that album. Obviously, she's a great vocalist too, but the way she writes is just so poetic. Because of the greatness of Control, I'm not really going into this new album over here expecting her to top it. I mean, how can you? That's a incredibly hard thing to do. Looking at the track list over here, it is 23 songs long, which is pretty lengthy, but being that it's been so long since we heard from her, I can't really complain. All I'm really hoping for is that most of these tracks are pretty enjoyable, and yeah, that's really all you can ask for. So with all that being said, SZA, SOS, let's go. Track 1, SOS.
Give me a second, give me a minute. Now little bitch can't let you finish. Did I give a free?
Vocals already on point.
This ain't no one inside. They can't survive off mini-me's. I'm talking pedigree.
They can't survive off of mini-me's. That's what I was just saying, man. The influence that she has.
Off the bench like Brady, I'm pressing niggas like Katie. It's up. Organic.
She's actually rapping on this.
Squeeze, I'm dumping like press squeeze. And all the petty shit aside.
Ooh, yep. Woo.
I just want what's mine.
Okay, that was actually a really nice intro. SZA kind of rapping on the front end there pretty well. Mix on that was super muddy and kind of lo-fi, but I didn't think it took away from it. Obviously, it was probably done on purpose, but I thought it sounded really good, and I thought SZA sounded great on it. Really good intro. Track 2, Kill Bill.
Even though it's salty, hate to see you with some other, but know you happy. I might kill my ex, not the best idea.
God, who hurt her? All right, I get why this one is called Kill Bill. Makes sense. Damn, rather be in hell than alone. I like that. Yeah, that's a good track as well. Solid songwriting. SZA sounding vocally great. Not much to complain about so far. Off to a really good start. All right, track 3, Seek and Destroy.
You push me past my own capacity.
Oh, that hook is good. I like that hook a lot. A little bit of a bridge here. Ooh, man, vocally, she is just on right now. One thing I'm noticing off the first 3 tracks already is just SZA on point on the vocals. I mean, Control, obviously, and just in general, SZA is a great vocalist, but it seems like she kind of stepped up her game a little bit, so far at least. I don't know. Yeah, I thought that track was really good. Another standout hook. Production was great. The drums on that banged. Nice. Track 4, Low. Alright, going a little bit trap here. Is that Travis? He's kind of talking shit on this one. Ooh, yeah, the drums are definitely hitting. Alright, kind of a low-key trap cut on that one. It wasn't bad, for sure. That's definitely one I could see maybe growing on me a little bit more. I did think the drums hit and that hook was definitely hitting. I think once I dig into the songwriting on that one a little bit more, I might enjoy it a lot more as well. Track 5, Love Language. This one is smooth. I like that vocal effect a lot. That's the hit different lyrics. Ooh, the strings. Yes. Woo. Yeah, that one was smooth. That one was sexy. Nice little R&B sounding one right there. A little vocal effect that she did on the bridge, I think, added a lot to the track. And then just ending out there with the strings, really nice. Track 6, Blind.
Niggas want me to attack it. Put the hood on.
All right, this is the one that she previewed.
Fucking on my ex, speak freely.
Once again, more strings.
How the times change. I'm still playing the victim, and you still playing to pick me.
Nice.
You still talking about babies, and I'm still taking a plan B.
Wow. God damn, that track was beautiful. I did hear a little bit of this. I think she previewed it in a music video or something. But damn, that sounded great. Yeah, that track was gorgeous. Probably my favorite so far. Track 7, Used with Don Toliver, which is a interesting pairing. Ooh, okay.
Used to be used like this. If it's even worth conversation.
I've been riding through this cold world. Thought you had another one and caught a widow girl.
Okay, Don.
Let them stress me too much. Can't have from pressure to
Another one and caught a widow girl.
Oh yeah, I like that melody a lot. I actually like Don's hook on that one quite a bit. The melody was really nice. Vocally, he was on point. Him and SZA there, I think, had a good amount of chemistry. So not a bad track, once again. Track 8, Snooze.
like you, that bitch. I do it all in a mood. When I'm with you.
Nice.
Hey, bitch with the bob, I be your main one. They like you
The song is cute. The songwriting on this one is adorable. More vocal effects. Whoa. Nice. This one is... That's another enjoyable track. She is off to a hot start. Love the songwriting on that one. Adorable. So once again, use that vocal effect on the bridge, kind of like she did with a few tracks before. Yeah, another enjoyable one. Track 9, Notice Me.
You stay on mine, I can't regret no day.
A little bit of tropical production on here.
If I be your girlfriend, I'm just tryna be your person.
Okay. I like that.
The dick that I deserve, yeah. Try to flip on me, I hit you where it hurts, yeah.
All right, definitely not a bad one, but I think that might be my least favorite track so far. Pretty minimal production on that one. Songwriting wasn't bad, but just on first listen, wasn't the most standout so far. Track 10, Gone Girl.
I need more space and security.
Nice.
Gone,
Ooh, nice.
inside with demons I digest. Space and security.
Just vocals, man, the vocals.
Gone, girl.
Oh, yep, I love the hook.
And memories drown me.
Ooh.
Further eyes all over.
Okay.
Gone, girl. Gone, girl.
A little bit of a key change. Yeah, give me that hook one more time. Nice. Yep. This is the one. This one is fire. That was easily one of my favorites so far. Probably my favorite produced track as well. The hook on that one just absolutely hit. Damn, man. 10 tracks in. SZA is killing it so far. All right. Track 11, Smoking on My X-Pack.
That got you talking crazy. Abracadabra, you niggas sideshow. Dick was whack. Your favorite athlete screaming, text me back. I make no exception.
He is
Booty
flowing
salty
on
and leather,
this.
These hoes is featherweight. Them whole accusations weak. Them bitch accusations true. You hating from smoking on my X-Pack tonight.
She really got soulful production for this one. Oh god, I wish that one was longer. SZA once again rapping on a track. She's done that a few times so far on this album, and I'm liking it. All right, I had to look at who produced this one. Jay Versace's on the production. I love the soulful sample on that. I just wish it was longer, but good track. All right, track 12 is Ghost in the Machine featuring Phoebe Bridgers, one of my favorite artists out there right now. Ever since I saw her on the track list, I've been interested to hear how this is going to turn out, so let's hear it.
Distract me from all the disaster. I need humanity. You're like humanity. Scared of the unusual. Scared of giving mutual respect. I'm on auto.
Damn, the songwriting on this one is depressing.
Password. I need humanity. You're like humanity.
Phoebe. Yes. That's the most Phoebe Bridger lyrics ever. Ooh, yes. This one is amazing. Wow, that one lived up to all the hype, honestly. SZA really did a good job of picking a track that was perfect for her and Phoebe to be on together. Super depressing in terms of songwriting. I can't wait to dig deeper into the lyricism on that one. But stunning track. All right, track 13, F2F. All right, some nice acoustics. What? All right, she's doing the pop punk thing. I'm not sure how crazy I am about the guitar riff on it though. Interesting. All right, SZA going full out pop punk, pop rock on that one, which has been a recent trend for a lot of artists these days. I respect the attempt for sure. I'm just not sure how I feel on the guitar riffs though. I did like the acoustics though in the beginning. But yeah, that one's definitely gonna need a few more listens. Track 14, Nobody Gets Me.
No makeup, just Jay-Z. You were balls deep, now we beefing. What's left of you? How am I supposed to tell you? I don't want you. How am I supposed to let
Her
you
vocals
go?
on this, man.
You do.
Wow.
If I'm real, I deserve less. If I was you, I wouldn't take me back. Of you, how am I supposed to tell
This track is pain.
you? I wanna see you with anyone. Do
Man.
you do?
That track was gorgeous. Vocally, I think one of the most standout moments so far. More of a pop, acoustic kind of folk production on that one, but I thought it sounded really good. Yeah, I love that one, honestly. Track 15 is Conceited.
I just got my body done and got no guilt about it. I just had
Okay.
to repent to the pen on you. No reason to make friends, I'm coping 'cause I'm betting on me. Me, 'cause I'm betting on me.
Okay, not bad. All right, nice little outro. All right, pretty minimal production on that one. I did like the songwriting, pretty upbeat, screaming confidence. I think I could see that one being more of a grower for sure. Track 16, Special.
I wish I was that girl from the Gucci store. She never wore any makeup and she owns couture. Loser, no, I'm just a loser.
Who broke her heart?
You mean it to be thick, now I wanna be
Nice.
thin. Hyper
Nice little key change.
Fancy windows out.
How'd she go from confident on the last track to just being absolutely down bad? Damn, that one was kind of heartbreaking. Really cute instrumental, but it's funny how she went from the last song being, super confident in the song, and now right here she's just super, super down bad and sad. I think that was probably done maybe on purpose, but I like that track a lot. Track 17 is Too Late.
Don't know where I'm going. You be on my phone thinking about what's my problem. Is it too late for us?
Okay.
We both dangerous. Move the waistband, bust it like that booty too big and you need two hands. Bust it, is it too late for
Okay.
us? We both dangerous. Pressure, I won't learn my lesson. Too late for
Definitely a
us.
standout hook. That one I could definitely see being one of the more popular songs on the album for sure. Super catchy hook, pretty nice production. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a hit. Track 18 is Far.
Try to wash all of my shit away. Try to wash all my emotions. Lately, I feel less cool as before. Nobody under my gun about mine. Trust is hard to find. Everything reminds me of us. Far 'cause I let you define me. I'm far.
Got a bridge here?
I'd rather than be your enemy. Ready to let it go. Drag it. I'm far. Far 'cause I can't trust nobody.
That one was decent. Definitely gonna have to hear that one a few more times. All right, track 19 is Sure. I did already hear this one. It was one of the lead singles. I wasn't that crazy about it. I did like the songwriting, but in terms of the production, it didn't really do it for me. Let's see in context of the album if I like it a lot more.
Right now, feeling lost, but I like it. Comfort in my sense. New bitch on my nerves. Oh, nigga,
This part right here is super catchy for sure.
Image is too thirsty. Tough crowd, I hate it. Can't stay. Feeling lost, but I like it.
Yeah, honestly, still not crazy about it in context of the album. I do think the like melody on that hook is pretty catchy. I just am not that big on the production, but definitely not terrible by any means. Track 20 is Open Arms featuring Travis Scott. Obviously, the last time these two made a song together, Love Galore, it was a absolute classic. So see what they have for us this time.
Never can stay with no one. Open arms.
Ooh, wow.
I'm so devoted to you.
It's gonna be interesting to see how Travis sounds on a song like this.
Anyway, who needs self-esteem?
Riding, we forever guided. Pull up on the hop, hit his curb up, sliding. Speed back shots make it feel relief. Anything, just don't
I
you
guess
ever
I
leave.
gotta go.
All right, Travis's feature wasn't terrible. Pretty beautiful track though otherwise. Another standout moment vocally there from SZA. I really like those subtle little vocals in the background. Travis's feature wasn't bad at all. I'm not sure if he really added much to the track, but he didn't ruin it, so I'm fine with it. Track number 21 is I Hate You, which came out a while ago, honestly. Surprised it ended up on here, but I do like it, so I'll play it anyway. Oh, that part is great. I always love that ad-lib. Yeah, as long as it's been, I still really enjoy that song. All right, track number 22 is another old one. Good Days came out like 2 years ago at this point. Still love this song though, so playing it anyway. Yep, love that part. Yeah, that song still great to this day. All right, track 23, the final track, Forgiveless, featuring Old Dirty Bastard. All right, so it's a sample. Oh. Oh. More rapping. That slight vocal sample in the background is a really nice touch. Rest in peace, ODB. Really interesting way to end the album. I do like the track though. All right, final verdict on this brand new album from SZA, SOS. After a few listens, I think this is a pretty good follow-up album to Control. Is it as good as that album or even on the same level? No, but like I said before, I mean, that is a incredibly hard album to top. But I still think this new album has a lot of the same things from the last one that made it so great. Songwriting is on point. Vocally, SZA is great. I mean, I think you can even make the argument that on this album, SZA kind of stepped up her game even more. Does it have songs as well written as like a Weekend or a Drew Barrymore? Maybe not, but I still think there are a lot of great tracks on it. In fact, I think this album gets off to a really, really good start in the beginning. Like the first 12 tracks or so are all really great for the most part. I think 3/4 of the way through, it kind of takes a bit of a dip. And this album is 23 songs long, obviously. So I do think there is a bit of filler. I mean, I even watched an interview with SZA recently where she said that some of the songs could have been cut. And I do think there are a few that definitely could have been cut. But just the fact that she's been gone so long, I mean, I'm fine with there being 23 songs on the album, honestly, if most of them are going to be quality. And I do think she takes a lot more risks with this album as well in terms of sound. You know, she's dipping her toes into some more rap, into some country kind of folk songs. Obviously, with F2F, she tried more of a pop punk, pop rock kind of thing. And I didn't think it went over that well, but I definitely respect that she's trying these new sounds over here. But yeah, there's still a lot of highlights on this album. Love that intro, SOS, produced by Jay Versace's. Kill Bill, the songwriting on that one is great. Same with Blind. That track is absolutely gorgeous. Gone Girl is absolutely stunning. And Ghost in the Machine with Phoebe Bridgers is such a dark song, but it's honestly one of my favorite tracks all year. Obviously, I know when you're gone for 5 years and you make an album as great as Control, it's a lot of pressure to bounce back with a good sophomore album and not get into that sophomore slump. I don't think SZA does. I think she put out a pretty quality record, and I'm really happy about that. And yeah, that's my final thoughts on this album. If you guys want, you can follow me on all my socials: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, all that. And I'll see you guys soon.